All right, welcome everybody to round one of World Series of Certamen 2020. My name is Joshua Pincus. I'm from the beautiful state of Florida. I'm very happy to be reading today. I'm joined by the ever wonderful Emily Giussino and Austin Chu. So a big thanks to them for all of their help, as well as, of course, to Chris Sloan, Ken Andino, Aspen Lombardo, Noah McThenia, Jenna Rosasenko Jackson, and everyone else who has been able to contribute to World Series this year. Let's go ahead and introduce our teams. We'll start with Noah Harris. Please tell us your team name and then introduce yourself, and then we'll go to your other team members.
Hi guys, my name is Noah Harris, and we are Team Sloanavirus. My other teammates, if they want to jump in.
Sure, David Jackson.
I'm Marianne Platcherel.
And I'm Zachary Mayer.
All right, thank you, Team Sloanavirus. All right, if we want to jump to our next team, David Fisher, would you like to introduce your team name?
Sure, we are free agents, fan of Menace. I'm David Fisher.
I'm Bad Brian.
I'm Shri.
Fantastic, welcome. And Kyle, would you like to introduce your team name, please?
We are Strangers with Candy, and I'm Kyle.
Julia.
Richard.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, players. So as we know, this is World Series where basically anything goes. But a quick reminder that we are, of course, live and recording this for posterity. So everyone on their best behavior, including me. So are there any questions before we begin? Everyone knows how to buzz?
I did miss the orientation. Like a very brief recap would be awesome.
Okay, sure.
Possible.
So in order to buzz in your chat, you can type in the word buzz and then not click enter. And then when you're about to buzz, you click enter. So let's go ahead and do a sample question. So I'll make up a random question. All right, random toss up to show people how buzzing works. What is the name of my cat? David Jackson.
Penelope.
Penelope is correct. Okay, so then the Team Sloanavirus would get the bonus question. And so just a reminder to everyone, even if on your Zoom chat it says that you are the first person to have buzzed, that might not be the case on my side. So I think that's basically it in terms of technical stuff. If there aren't any other questions, Emily and Austin, are we ready to go?
I think so.
Okay, do we need to wait for the go-ahead from Chris or Ken?
I think Ken has already started. So
Then
there's
we're
one
gonna go
room
ahead and
that is
begin.
a little behind for technical difficulties.
Okay. All right. So for in-between toss-ups, I will be putting in something like this, the toss-up, and then a line that will indicate a clear buzzer board and moving into the next toss-up. So welcome to 2020 World Series of Certamen Round 1. Toss-up number 1 for any player. Welcome to the first ever virtual World Series of Certamen. Before we get to our regular hijinks, please translate into English the following using only 3 words. Sunt magni vitae offrorum. Marianne.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter is correct. 10 points to Sloanavirus on the first toss-up. Sloanavirus, your first bonus. Although that hashtag is so critically important this and every year, another hashtag that is ubiquitous in 2020 could be put into Latin as Gere Welamen. What is this COVID-related hashtag?
Wear a mask.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
I think for the hashtag, you probably want like mask up, right?
Oh, I don't know the hashtag that well.
I mean, I guess that's what I guess. I mean, literally it's wear a mask, but I think
You on Twitter, Dave?
Is it hashtag wear a mask? I
not
thought
sure.
that's what the hashtag was, but it's up to you.
Okay, we're going mask up. Final answer.
I think mask up is an acceptable answer. Yes, we have wear a mask here, but mask up certainly, has the right sense. So yes, 15 points to Team Sloanavirus on toss-up 1. Moving on to toss-up 2 for any player, any team. What legendary work of lyric poetry begins? Pedem tuum dextrum imponus. Pedem. David Fisher.
The Hokey Pokey.
The Hokey Pokey is correct. The full question, pedem duum dextrum imponus pedem tuum dextrum excipus pedem tuum dextrum imponus et possum eam quasas. Bonus to the Phantom Menace. Hokey Pokey may come from the magical incantation Hocus Pocus, which may itself be a distortion of what 4-word Latin phrase said during communion at Catholic Mass?
Hoc est Corpus Christi. That
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm extremely lapsed. It's on you.
okay? Yeah, we'll go with that. Hoc est Corpus Christi.
As a Jew, I have no idea if that's correct. On the page, I have hoc est corpus meum.
Now, when you say wait a minute. When you say communion, if you're handing it to a person receiving, that you say this is the body of Christ. If it's the priest consecrating it, he says this is my body. So it depends what part of the mass we're talking about here.
I've got no idea.
As a Catholic, that is the hocus pocus. The hocus pocus does come from the mea part, not the other frame.
Okay, but what was the question?
What was the 4-word phrase that is the origin of hocus pocus?
But again, depends on what part of communion we're talking about.
No, I understand, but I'm saying the hocus pocus comes from that part.
Okay.
Since
the
I do
question's
not feel
clear.
qualified to make a decision either way on this, for the time being, we're not going to award.
Okay.
For the time being, we're not going to award points, but I'll have some of our other people check in on that, and we'll let you know how that turns out.
Okay.
All right, so moving to toss-up number 3 for any player. Identify the mythological mother-daughter pair whose names are anagrams of each other's name and also anagrams of the English name of the animal that the constellation Orion chases across the sky, as well as anagrams of common English translation of the Latin word audio. Kyle.
Yikes. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. Zach.
Rhea and Hera.
Rhea and Hera is correct. 10 points to Sloanavirus. Bonus 1. According to wordtips.com, which of the following mythological names does not anagram to any English words? Heracles, Capaneus, Athena, Perseus.
Can you paste the words in the chat? Oh, got it. Cool.
Well, it looks like it can't be a word. I hate anagrams.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's Perseus. I don't know what it would be, but it seems so close to like susperse or something like that. There's that S-U-S there. Really not liking it.
I think it's Athena.
Really though? It's so small.
I know.
I can't think of a word
A word out of that.
Aneth? Is Aneth a word? There's two A's. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Like it.
Okay. We're going with Athena. Final answer.
Athena is correct.
Nice.
Nice.
Fun bonus points. What is the anagram from Heracles?
Something.
Does it start with the CH?
CH sounds right. Either that or like search, but it's not La Search.
These fun bonus points are for any player, any team.
No, it's something HER.
Yeah.
Like
here?
Like Charles?
Oh, the name Charles. Oh.
With two E's. Yeah.
Charlie.
I think,
Charles.
I think Bad Brian knows.
Brian?
Yeah, I would say like Charles comes to mind, but
yeah. So leechers.
Leechers.
Yeah, I knew it was
Leechers.
TRS.
Oh.
All right. So how about Capanius? I'll give you a hint. Use this in the kitchen.
I keep seeing the word napkin there, and I know that's not it for lots of reasons.
What is it, Josh?
Saucepan.
Saucepan.
And then Perseus.
Peruses.
Peruses. Very good.
Yeah.
Five extra fun bonus points to
Well done.
Team Sloanavirus.
What about Athena being neat, huh?
Neat, huh? I like it. All right. Moving on to toss-up for any player, any team. For some reason, people have become obsessed with making bread during quarantine. In Roman times, there were several types of bread. What was the distinction of the bread known as panis salignaeus? David Jackson.
It was twice baked.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. No others. I'll go ahead and read the question again. For some reason, people have become obsessed with making bread during quarantine. In Roman times, there were several types of bread. What was the distinction of the bread known as panis salignaeus? David Fisher.
Made with rock salt.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Trudy. Oh, nope, sorry, you're on the same team. All right. Sloanavirus, you pretty buzzed. Strangers with candy. There we go. All right, Kyle.
I don't even have anything funny to say. It was made with candy. There we go.
No, I'm sorry. So panis salignaeus, it's the best bread, or it's made with the purest type of flour. So unfortunately, no points on the toss-up, but we will do the bonus question for extra fun points. What type of bread, one which has been especially popular during quarantine, could be translated into Latin as Marianne?
Sourdough.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Trudy?
Whole wheat because of bad diets.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. I will repeat for Strangers with Candy. What type of bread, one which has been especially popular during quarantine, could be translated into Latin as panis arrieri? Julia.
Banana bread?
Banana bread is correct. 5 extra super fun points for Strangers with Candy. Moving on to toss-up 5, any player. That was sent to Shruti privately somehow. Toss-up 5 to all players. Here we go. All right. Certamen players love a good study guide, but sometimes even study guides contain errors. For a while, history players who may have studied the first version of Connor Harrison's history notes will have learned about a battle at Baetica that happened in 208 BC. Weirdly enough, Kyle.
Baecula?
Baecula is correct. Weirdly enough, there is no Battle of Baetica in Roman history. Thankfully, the 16th version of Connor's notes corrects this. It is likely that Connor meant to list what battle that did in fact happen in 208 BC, a victory for the Romans over Hannibal Barca. 10 points for Strangers with Candy on toss-up 5, moving into bonus 1. Although there was no battle called Baetica, there was a region of the Roman Empire called Baetica. In what larger province, which includes the smaller divisions of Baetica and Tarraconensis, did the battle at Baecula take place?
I missed this question. I said Baetica once. Now I have someone to blame for like all of my troubles. Connor Harrison, the devil.
Is it Hispania?
Yeah, it's Hispania. Julia, want to be captain?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, you do. You've been voted.
Or captain hat? Our answer is Hispania.
That is correct. 15 points on toss-up 5 for Strangers with Candy, and our score after 5.
After 5, the Phantom Menace has 10, Strangers with Candy has 20, and Sloanavirus has 35.
Very good. All right, toss-up 6 for any player, any team. What 2020 song with a title that directly relates to the mythological stories of Eurypylus, Erichthonius, Psyche, and Perseus was a #1 hit for rapper Roddy Ricch? What 2020 song with a title that directly relates? Julia.
The Box?
The Box is correct. 10 points on toss-up 6 to Strangers with Candy. Bonus 1. What 2020 hit song's title could be formed by combining a word closely associated with terpsichore and a word closely associated with the Cercopes, Acmen, and Psalis?
Okay, so we got the dance and the Cercopes. Anything with that? Muse, dance, Cercopes. Unless
I have no idea.
Dance could be the Dance Monkey song.
Oh yeah. They turn into monkeys. Yeah.
Okay. Final answer. Dance Monkey?
Dance Monkey is correct by the artist Tones and I. 15 points on toss-up 6 for Strangers with a Candy. Toss-up 7 for any player. Defector, Anthropophagus, and Siwa are all possible translations of song titles that became popular along with their accompanying dances on what medium? Marianne.
TikTok.
TikTok is correct for Team Sloanavirus. Bonus 1. Translate any 2 of the song titles from the toss-up into English.
So Defector was Renegade, right?
Wait, what? Oh, Renegade and Savage, yeah.
Renegade and Savage.
That was the other one. Yeah. I don't know the third one.
What Noah said.
What did Noah say?
Renegade and Savage.
Yes. What is Anthropophagus?
Man-eater? Something like that?
Yeah, cannibal.
Right.
Yep. All right, a full 15 points on toss-up 7 for Team Sloanavirus. Toss-up 8, any player. According to the toss-up 8. According to the Greek roots of the word Enneagram, which is a popular personality test, how many personality types are there? Trudy.
16.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Zach.
9.
9 is correct for Team Sloanavirus. Bonus.
Gotta thank my sis for that one.
According to a probably untrustworthy source, some believe that the Enneagram can be traced back as far as the works of what Greek author, who believed in the reincarnation of the soul, is the namesake of a famous mathematical theorem and is believed to have taught the Roman king Numa Pompilius.
Pythagoras?
This would be a Pythagoras, yes. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. Just to let you know, I was forced to take it. I'm an 8, apparently, whatever that means. I was told that I'm such an 8 afterwards. But then I learned that 6 means that you're a skeptic. And I said, I don't know. I think I'm a 6. And they said no. And I said, that makes you a 6. And so that went on for a while. But yeah, Pythagoras sounds right.
Pythagoras, final answer.
Who's your captain? I thought Dave was your captain.
Anyone can say final answer.
Anyone can say final answer. All right, yes, Pythagoras is correct. That's fine.
Captain, no.
Yes, 15 points on toss-up 8 for Team Sloanavirus. Toss-up number 9 is a visual toss-up. So if we could please go ahead and get that shared on the stream, that would be wonderful. Okay. Just to be clear, the visual is the left side of the screen, not the right. For the toss-up number 9 for any player. For the following outdated meme, pretend that the idiot in the picture is Nero. If the guy is Nero, what would be the names of the women in the red shirt and the woman in the blue shirt? For the following Kyle.
Papaya Sabina and Octavia, respectively.
That is correct. For teams Strangers with Candy, excellent. Bonus, in this weird collision of meme and Roman history, who was the first husband of the woman in the red shirt?
Anything funny on that one? That's a really sad story, but anyway, Otho, final answer.
Otho is correct. 15 points to Team Strangers with Candy. Toss-up 10, after which we will have a score check. In this question, we will be asking about people in Roman history and literature that may be easily confused by chronometers. Name both the man who helped Marius defeat the Cimbri at Vercellae in 101 BC and the poet who wrote 100. David Jackson.
Catullus and Catullus.
Catullus and Catullus are correct. And the poet who wrote 116 Carmina has a very similar name. To Team Sloanavirus, bonus 1. Name the consul of 87 BC who betrayed Sulla by reenacting the laws of Sulpicius Rufus, and the poet from Brescia who wrote a poem entitled Smyrna.
Cinna is the poet, right?
Yeah, well, it's Cinna the general and Cinna the poet.
Yeah, it's 2 Cinnas.
Right. Yeah, it's
We
2
need
Cinnas.
we probably have to distinguish them though, don't we? With the name.
Probably just Cinna.
The other Cinna is Cinna the poet, right? I'm Cinna the poet.
All right, I mean,
I think
go
that's the
for
whole
it.
point of the joke.
I trust you.
Yeah. So Cinna the general, Lucius Cornelius Cinna, and Cinna the poet.
Yes, do you know Cinna the poet's full name?
Yeah.
Helvet. So for the name.
Lucius, is it Gaius or Lucius?
I thought it was Lucius, but I
think
don't actually know.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't actually know.
Lucius Helvius Cinna.
I just have Helvius Cinna here on the paper, so I'm not sure. But
Lucius.
yes, excellent. 15 points to Team Sloanavirus on toss-up 10 and our score after 10.
After 10, Phantom Menace has 10, Strangers with Candy has 50, and Sloanavirus has 80.
All right. Here we go. Moving into toss-up 11 for any player. Responde Anglice. Quis sum? In recenti moventi pictura. Zach.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. I will begin again. Responde Anglice. Quis sum? In recenti moventi pictura. Credo me omnes res aetate intellecturum esse. Duas sorores vehementer diligo. Unam e quibus parvam casum nivis mihi dedit. In vetustiore moventi pectura, de aestate cano, sed nive natus sum. Responde Anglice, quis sum? In recenti moventi pictura, credo me omnes res aetate intellecturum esse. Duas sorores vehementer diligo. Trudy.
Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Responding Anglice, quis sum in recenti moventi pictura, credo me omnes res aetate intellecturum esse, duas sorores vehementer diligo, unam e quibus parvam casum nivis mihi dedit. In vetustiore moventi pictura de aestate cano, sed nive natus sum. Read the question twice. Kyle.
I don't know any movies. I don't know.
All right, so we are looking for Olaf, who is the snowman from Frozen. Super fun bonus points. We'll do the bonus. Bonus. Quae persona in hoc moventi pictura canet Carmen nomine in incognita? Noah.
Elsa.
Elsa is correct. All right. So no points on toss-up 11, except for the fun points. Moving on to toss-up 12. What literary device is exemplified by the name of the platform on which we are hosting World Series of Kyle?
Onomatopoeia.
That is correct. What literary device is exemplified by the name of the platform on which we are hosting World Series of Certamen and by the word y'all keep sending in the chat to Signal? Gross. Bonus for Strangers with Candy. What literary device is found in the sentence? Certamen lucimus et zoomem aperuimus.
Feels like a synchesis, maybe.
Do you want to go with? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't want to make them repeat, so that's all
I'm
I
happy
got.
to repeat.
So that's okay.
Can you repeat?
Yes, what literary device is found in the sentence? Certamen lucimus et zoomem aperuimus.
Yes, synchesis, final answer.
Looking for histron proteron here.
Okay.
I'll believe it.
So 10 points on toss-up 12 for Strangers with Candy. Toss-up 13 for any player, any team. Toss-up number 13. If you started using Zoom for the first time in March, you might have noticed a little green shield in the top left of your screen that claimed your call was protected by end-to-end encryption. This wasn't true, but the shield was fun to look at. What king of Rome had so much... Kyle.
Ancus Marcius.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. David Jackson.
Numa Pompilius.
Numa Pompilius is correct. What king of Rome had so much fun looking at a shield that fell from the sky that he put a bunch of sacred shields of Jupiter in the Temple of Mars. Bonus 1 for Sloanavirus. Which king of Rome tried to video chat with the gods at the Temple of Jupiter Elicius, but couldn't figure out how to use screen share and was killed by lightning?
That'll be Hostilius.
Yeah, Tullus Hostilius. Final answer.
That is correct. 15 points on toss-up 13 to Team Sloanavirus. Toss-up number 14 for any player. Like all the nation's best sporting events, this year's World Series of Certamen will be played without fans. We will all miss awarding the audience points for various shenanigans, as well as the immediate feedback on question quality the audience can offer. How can we know if our questions are so boring and terrible that students would want to leave in the middle of rounds? This type of feedback might have been useful for which playwright who lost David Jackson?
Terrence.
Terrence is correct. This type of feedback might have been useful for which playwright who lost much of the audience to the first performance of Hezekiah to the rumor that there was a tightrope walker nearby? Bonus 1 for Sloanavirus. What awesome English word, combined from Latin words meaning rope and to walk, is a fun one-word way to say tightrope walker?
Funambulist.
Rapambulance?
I think it's funambulist.
Funambulist.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's our answer.
Funambulist is correct. Well done. 15 points on toss-up 14 for Team Sloanavirus. Toss-up 15 for any player, after which we will have a score check. Toss-up 15. Back when quarantine was less terrifying and our country less divided, a documentary phenomenon... Richard.
Tiger King?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Kyle.
He's on my team.
He's on your team. My apologies. I will repeat for the other two teams. Back when quarantine was less terrifying and our country less divided, a documentary phenomenon swept the nation, viewed by over 34 million people in 10 days. Tiger King. If Joe Shruti.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by a toe.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. I will finish the question. Back when quarantine was less terrifying and our country less divided, a documentary phenomenon swept the nation, viewed by over 34 million people in 10 days. Tiger King. If Joe Exotic had lived in ancient Rome, he may have followed in the footsteps of Marcus Fulvius Nobilior, who first introduced what type of gladiatorial event? David Jackson.
Venatio.
Venatio is correct. Bonus 1 for Team Sloanavirus. If Carol Baskin were to be found guilty of murdering her first husband, she could have been condemned to fight in a Venatio as what type of gladiator?
Bestiarius.
Bestiarius.
Checks out.
Yeah. We'll go Bestiarius. Final answer.
Yes, that is correct. 15 points on toss-up 15 for Sloanavirus, and the score after 15.
After 15, Phantom Menace has 10, Strangers with Candy has 60, and Sloanavirus has 130.
All right, toss-up 16 for any player. Roman authors occasionally got so angry that they would wish terrible things to their acquaintances. In one poem, a man named Caecilianus is encouraged to eat the same kind of mushrooms that Claudius ate. This mean-spirited wish is the 20th poem in the first book of what author's epigrams? Kyle.
Marshall?
Marshall is correct. Bonus 1 for Strangers with Candy. What unfortunate occurrence did Horace wish on a man named Maivius, the same disaster that befell Odysseus in Book 5 of the Odyssey?
There were funeral games there, right? So what happened there?
Do you repeat the question?
What unfortunate occurrence did Horace wish on a man named Maivius, the same disaster that befell Odysseus in Book 5 of the Odyssey?
To be
Time.
to be stranded in the sea.
Prompt.
To
The ocean. Oh.
no, to
On an island. To
go with that. To be that's to drown. I don't know.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
I'm gonna say no because I prompted Kyle, and Kyle's final answer was not correct. Yes, he's shipwrecked. So unfortunately,
I was trying to avoid that word because I don't know. I feel like ship was gone at that point. But you're good. You're good. My bad.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're good.
So,
You're good. You're good. You're good.
No points on the bonus on toss up 16 for Strangers with Candy. Moving on to toss up 17. It's time for a derivatives question that relates to a common experience we all have shared over the past couple of months. David Jackson.
Quator 4.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Kyle?
Corona crown.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. Now that someone in some room has buzzed in and said either quarantine or quator meaning 4, we can get started with the actual question. What Latin noun with what meaning is at the ultimate root of virtual? Trudy. Or sorry, Brian.
Virtus courage.
So that's incorrect. We're looking for the ultimate root here. So we're man.
We're man.
Yep. Let it be known I did not write this very trolly question. Bonus for fun points. What derivative of quator is defined by Urban Dictionary as a Zach?
Quarantine.
No. Noah?
Squad.
Squad is correct. How did you have any idea where that was going?
Urban Dictionary word.
It's very funny, quator.
Yes. We were looking. So a group of squid is apparently a squad on Urban Dictionary. So no points on toss-up number 17. Toss-up 18 for any player. Toss-up number 18. What 2020 movie character could be described by the Latin words Ericius? Zach.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
That is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Figured to come up eventually.
Ericius, Calarimus, and Caeruleus. Emily, to answer your question, yes. Bonus 1 for team Sloanavirus. What 2019 movie's title could be rendered into Latin as Cultri Foros?
Can you paste in the chat, please?
Yes, 1 second.
Oh, Knives Out.
Yeah, that's it.
Something about a knife.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Okay, that's it.
Yes, that is correct. 15 points on toss-up 18 for Sloanavirus. Toss-up number 19 for any player, and then we will have our penultimate score check. This is a visual toss-up. Once we share the visual, you will have 5 seconds to examine it. Your question. Identify the mythological... Kyle.
Erifili.
Erifili is correct. Identify the mythological figure shown in this picture who at different times asked both her husband and her sons to invade Thebes after being bribed with the necklace and robe of Harmonia. Bonus 1 for Strangers with Candy. If we could stop the screen share, nope, that's perfect, thank you. Who bribed Erifili with the robe of Harmonia?
This is all you.
Yeah. I'm feeling Adrastus. I think that might be right. Could be Polynices. I go Adrastus, final answer.
I'm sorry, Thursander.
Not even close.
So 10 points on toss-up number 19 for Strangers with Candy, and our score going to the final toss-up.
Score before the final toss-up. Phantom Menace has 10, Strangers with Candy has 80, and Sloanavirus has 150.
All right. Toss-up 20 for any player. Last year, round 1 of the World Series of Certamen ended with 5 consecutive Old Town Road questions. Although this well of questions has dried up, Lil Nas X's discography continues to give. What Lil Nas X song is Noah?
Panini.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Julia?
Old Town Road.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. I will complete the question for Phantom Menace. What Lil Nas X song is defined by the Lexicon Recentis Latinitatis as spectaculum equestre? Bad Brian.
Horse show.
I'm sorry, we're looking for rodeo.
Oh.
So, bonus for fun points. What 2019 Taylor Swift song title could be rendered into Latin as Te esse oblitus Marianne?
I can't remember it. Sorry.
What 2019 Taylor Swift song could be rendered into Latin as Te esse oblitus sum? Bad Brian.
I forgot you existed.
Sure, I forgot that you existed is correct for 5 extra fun bonus points for Team Phantom Menace. Well done to all of the teams and all of the players. Once again, my sincere thanks to Emily and Austin for their assistance. This would not be possible without them. I hope you enjoyed round 1, and best of luck to everyone as they move into the other rounds. And I hope that you are enjoying convention, and I hope to see you all very soon. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks so much, Captain.
Thank you for reading.
Thank you.
Austin, is there anything else I need to do for the score sheet, or it does its own thing?
Nope. If you just leave it there, all set, all entered.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I will drop editing privileges for you from it. And then we'll be all set.
Let me see if it all, yeah, it all saved. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Looks good?
Yeah, I just double checked.
15, 80, and 150.
Yep.
Cool. Great. There is some technical difficulties with Aspen's runes, so I
my phone was blowing up. So
yeah. How did the round? Oh wait,